Well, ladies and gentlemen, Dog Pound and I, don't blame it on me. You know you're part of this. Don't even try it. We have decided to take a break from the political atmosphere and fill you with some holiday cheer. Because we realized last night that the world is full of, or should I say, we're on some white powder. Yes, some white powder. Let me explain.
What's wrong with your dog looking all game? What's up, Crip? What's up, Crip? What's that you claim? Do that Crip walk right quick. That ain't no Crip walk. Do the Crip walk right quick. Do the Crip walk, man. Do the Crip. That nigga did all that Crip walk.
But you need a philosophy when you on the white powder. You need to have a little philosophy, right? So how about this famous quote?
Quote, "To be or not to be, that is the question." Explanation. This famous soliloquy is spoken by Hamlet as he contemplates the meaning of life and death. It is one of the most well-known and frequently quoted passages in all of Shakespeare's works.
Well, let's go into this political sphere and find out what is to be and not to be.
There is President Trump talking about Kamala Harris. That is before she was installed as the presidential candidate. And he talks about her, the way she speaks and her obsession with buses.
She speaks in rhyme. It's weird. It's weird. But she has bad moments. And
in rhyme? What do you...
Well, the way she talks, the bus will go here and then the bus will go there because that's what buses do. It's weird. The whole thing is weird. This is not a president of the United States future.
Who doesn't love a yellow school bus, right? Can you raise your hand if you love a yellow school bus, right? The bus has Wi-Fi and even USB outlets next to every seat. I mean, come on, imagine. You can charge your phone on your way home from work. That's good stuff.
Is that white powder?
All I can say is I 100% agree and absolutely based.
Trump earned his nomination through pre-elections. Everybody who was in the race with him, he beat out because of people showing up and voting for him. He earned his nomination. Nobody finds it strange that Kamala doesn't have to earn her nomination. They just gonna tell you who the gonna be there. I'm starting to think that this was the plan the whole time. How strategic at this point, how close we are, pre-election's over, that they say, well, he's dropping out and we got Kamala. This was a setup. They knew exactly what the they was doing.
Wow, I never thought of it like that. Have Joe quit at the last minute? 107 days. What if they had some of that white powder? Oh no. Well, let's go and turn a page into history. Because we have nothing to fear but fear itself.
This is a day of national consecration. And I am certain that on this day, my fellow Americans expect that on my induction into the presidency, I will address them with a candor and a decision which the present situation of our people impels. So first of all, let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Nameless, unreasoning, unjustified terror, which paralyzes needed effort to convert retreat into advance. We face
That might qualify for some white powder. Let's see what the future holds. Well, here's a man who, I guess you could say he saw the future. What was it, October 18th, 1989? Former Gerald Ford. Yeah, the president. The president. He said one day we're going to have a female president.
Mr. Ford, what advice would you give a young lady wanting to become President of the United States?
Well, I hope we do have a young lady at some point become President of the United States. I can tell you how I think it will happen.
Let's find out.
He has already, yes, you may clap. You need to get to go and need to be able to get where you need to go to do the work and get home.
We did it, Joe. You're gonna be the next president of the United States.
I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context. Who doesn't love a yellow school bus, right? Can you raise your hand if you love a yellow school bus, right? Just, there's something about and most of us, many of us went to school on the yellow school bus, right? I do believe that we should have rightly believed, but we certainly believe that certain issues are just settled. It is the Caribbean nations, island nations. In the Western Hemisphere, that is where the Caribbean is, we are also in the Western Hemisphere. They are our neighbors. And
wow. Did she have an OD on the white powder?
I'm not here, so I told you so. We are seeing organizations stay quiet. We are seeing those who are capitulating to clearly unconstitutional threats. And these are the things that we are witnessing each day in these last few months in our country. And it understandably creates a great sense of fear. Because, there were many things that we knew would happen. Many things, I'm not here, so I told you so.
So my question, sir, now that you are asking Black supporters to vote for you, why should Black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question so in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network.
So my question, sir, now that you are asking Black...
I can't even respond to that. Let's take a break. Well, she took a break. Thanksgiving with all the fixings.
Thanksgiving with her family, taking an active role in the kitchen alongside her nieces. Together, they prepared traditional dishes such as collard greens and cornbread.
Collard greens!
A warm and festive atmosphere focused on family, tradition, and shared moments. Former Vice President Kamala Harris spent Thanksgiving with her family.
We are preparing.
We're getting the collard greens.
We are preparing collard greens
For what?
for Thanksgiving dinner.
And what did you prepare that, right?
The cornbread for our cornbread.
Oh, no, not the cornbread. Cornbread! Cornbread. She got the corn. Put it in the description, put it in the chat, put it somewhere. Do you think she was trying to be black when she was on the campaign trail? Because you don't get no more black than again, it might be a southern thing. Cornbread with Jiffy Meal and some collard greens. She showed out. I think she showed out.
I have to say,
It is so good to be back. And let me just say about Joe Biden, I have... Hello to all my Divine Nine brothers and sisters. And my sorors. And to all my HBCU brothers and sisters.
Wow. Well, on the campaign trail, she really, I think she made an indelible impression about being black. Mm-hmm.
And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024.
Stop the cap.
I've known her.
Us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024.
Stop the cap.
I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She has always
But you know
identified
what?
as a black woman. She went to a historically black college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir, do you believe that she is...
somebody should look into that too when you ask continue in a very hostile, nasty tone.
So what we're going to cook today is an Indian recipe.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you are Indian.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and I don't know...
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Straight up. Let's do that again. Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Go back to you, Vice President Harris. You flip-flopped on a lot of issues. How can voters be sure you won't keep doing that if you're elected?
Look, again, I come from a middle-class family. Right? My values have never changed on that. Right? I've talked about my grass being green for quite some time now. All right, and as a former, prosecutor and former state attorney general and, Willie Brown's ex, shout out to my brothers and sisters, right? So, as a former prosecutor, I got to tell you, you have to look at both sides of a situation. Any good lawyer will tell you that. Trump, if you can hear me, get a better lawyer.
Y'all gonna do that? She from Oakland. We cannot be unburdened by what has been when we can be unburdened by what could be. Okay. Kamala, what's your favorite color? I was born in a middle-class family.
I grew up a middle-class kid.
And in a middle-class family, you were not in the upper class or the lower class.
I grew up a middle-class kid.
You were in the middle of the class, you see.
I was raised as a middle-class kid.
Kamala, what do you like to eat for dinner? A middle-class family. Do you understand what I'm saying? Middle class.
And I come from the middle class.
Not the top. And not the bottom.
The middle class.
Right there in the middle. That's where we is. Who's voting for Kamala Harris? Y'all gonna do that? She from Oakland. We cannot be unburdened by what has been when we can be unburdened by what could be. Okay. Kamala, what's your favorite color? I was born in a middle-class family.
I grew up a middle-class kid.
And in a middle-class family, you were not in the upper class or the lower class.
I grew up a middle-class kid.
You were in the middle of the class, you see.
I was raised as a middle-class kid.
Kamala, what do you like to eat for dinner? A middle-class family. Do you understand what I'm saying? Middle class.
Middle class.
Just love yellow school buses.
Yeah, exactly, because think about it. Who doesn't love a yellow school bus? This is what America is about. This is what America is about. Okay? School buses, Venn diagrams, dividing the country.
Thank you, Madam VP. But what are some ways the Inflation Reduction Act is going to help
the American people.
Okay, so we have been working very hard with regard to that. The Inflation Reduction Act includes in one of the clauses how significantly important it is to maintain electric vehicles, particularly yellow school buses.
You think you just fell out of a coconut
Raise
tree?
your hand if you just love yellow school buses.
Oh, God. What we got here?
Oh, you all watched the debate.
You heard what he said in the debate. He has no plan to replace it. He said, concepts of a plan. Oh, you all watched the debate. You heard what he said.
Well, you know, when she got through having that ham hock and what else did she have? Green beans and turnips and, oh, the cornbread. After she allegedly faked being black, she went on and let it all hang out.
Not ER.
What's your favorite curse word?
I can't say it. It starts with an M and it ends with Not ER.
What's your favorite curse word?
I can't say it. It starts with an M and it ends with Not ER.
What's your
Wow. I guess we'll end this thing and go back to our cultural roots and a variety here in America. Let's just have a dance off and have some fun. And last but not least, let's get it done in Belfast. Let's do it together.